to you. Give it to you.
So Father's giving this opportunity as a gift. Because Father did make all this foundation. Now we become a part of that.
거기서 만나서
Do you follow what Father is laying
그러니까
out?
이 펜내건 무엇을 차서 내건 내쫓아. 가래. 산에서 내쫓아. 뜻은 뭐다? 이것이 지극히 남편을 사랑하는 길, 편을 사랑하는 길, 자식을 사랑하는 형제를 사랑하는 길이다 하는 걸 알아야 돼.
So how would you behave in the wilderness? In the wilderness, you would very much naturally behave that the wife, no matter what condition wife is, right, you must survive first. You will drive her out of your home. Certainly wouldn't you? Or the wife will almost disown husband. We must do our work during this 40 years, during this 40 years wilderness time, which is only a few years remaining.
그러니까 너희들 생각을 해서 너 집 생각, 너 나라 생각, 너 가정 생각 완전히 넘어가야 돼. 이스라엘 민족이 전부 다 애굽 나갈 때 장자를 치고 나갔지. 너 장자하면 너희들 사상 관련 다 죽이네 피를 흘리가는.
Didn't we see this already in the history? That when the Israelites went out to Egypt, they killed all the firstborn, didn't they? They gave up.
마찬가지 지금 때 그런 게 너희들 사상 다 죽이다 죽여버리네.
Same way, we are killing our own lingering thought of individualistic thinking, our own thinking, our own family problem thinking, our own country. Oh, the America must be great and it has to survive. Japan has to do. These kind of a country concept, no matter how strong it may be, he will have to displace that with that of the utmost commandment, which is just one unity with God. And this is what we have to practice now in 40 years of
통일적 한때, 아까 말한 한때를 성사시켜야 되겠다.
So
누구 메시아를 중심하고 메시아 누구 참뭘 중심하고 완전히 하나 되버려 말이야. 우리는 역사적인 이 섭리사와 하나님의 섭리사가 통일권을 역사적인 걸로 통일권을 성사해 가지고 부모를 따라 천국을 들어갈 그 불가피한 운명의 길이야 이게.
So this is not our choice, as we know. It is our fate. Or it is our destination, predestined destination. This is what we must go through. It is not nice to go through. We must go through this only with a final victory, thinking only final victory, and forgetting and giving up every intermediate things of individual, of his own family, and even country level, and just march forward to one goal. And once we achieve this goal, it will be a glorious day. And once we don't achieve that, that will be miserable. We have to push forward that. So in your mind, you have to displace everything. You have to give up simply everything. True parents in your mind, God in your mind. That's the only thing that you should entertain yourself. Keep in your mind. And then this the shortcut mission, the most direct the goal that we have to recover the world inside of God. This is all we have to think.
그것이 세계 가난 목줄을 찾아가는 거죠.
That is the same as the world, the recovery of a world Canaan. This is what we're doing. Do you understand?
여러분 가나안에 찾아가는 이스라엘 민족은 과거는 말이야 가나안 질적이 기다렸지만 우리에는 질적이 없다. 통일적으로 환영할 수 있는 무대를 거쳐서 가나안 성사를 가나안 환영을 받을 것이다.
Only that at the time when the Israelites got near to Canaan, there was Canaan 7 tribe waiting for them, enemy. They still had to fight against them, but to us, thank heaven, we don't have that. Once we reach to that Canaan, the people will welcome in Canaan, not waiting to fight another war against us like a 7 tribe did at that time.
그래서 미국은 지금 전부 다 완충지대야. 전부 다 뭐 경제, 뭐 문화, 정치하고 전부 다 믿을 수 없다. 야, 뭐든 뭐 대학이나 학교나 무엇이나 젊은 사람이나 희망이 없다. 전부 다 완충지대야. 그런데 가만 보니까 개인으로 보나 가정으로 보나 종족으로 보나 세계적으로 보나 전체분 문의들은 개인적 희망, 가정적 희망, 종족적 희망, 국가적 희망, 세계적 희망, 할당의 희망을 갖고 있다. 와, 이 붐이 일어났다.
America by nature is a buffer zone country. It's a neutral country. As you may have suspected. Today it's become a very the moralistic viewpoint. It's more despair than anything else. Economic way, if you come to really know the validity of economy, it's up in the air. it's great. It seems great, but its foundation is very, very, very vulnerable and shaky.
너가 알아? 은행.
Every area.
예, 미국이 좀 남미 전비를 것처럼 미국이 왕창 지금 무너질 단계에 들어왔다.
Yeah, but then the Unification Church, other people see the Unification Church members, they're burning with the hope and zeal about this own family, about the reconstruction of its country, rearmament of Christianity. All of these, they look at the Moonies and they really see hope in us. And we connected with the
Everybody look at the moon. The moon has everything.
The Mooney has everything. They, to their surprise and
They lose everything.
disbelief, they find that Mooney has everything. They will find in you, and to the extent that you are strong with Father, unity strong with Father, that will be very, very visible to them. So America will begin to see you as hope.
그래서 우리를 따라오는 거예요.
And gradually, they will follow you. They won't say, follow everything dropping one by one, little by little, they follow you.
미국을 살릴 것은 레브런문이다. 미국을 레브런문으로 살리기 레브런문으로 산다. 이렇게 돼 들어온다 그지? 그 따라가자 그 말이야.
Then there is a voice starting out of nowhere. It's starting from here and there. Say, really, the Reverend Moon is a hope to this country. Without him, there's no hope. The hope without the hope he shows us, there's no other hope. Gradually, this voice will become more and more widespread and become louder and louder. We already started hearing that voice.
그거 알아?
And do you realize this voice is already heard? Someone started saying that Reverend Moon this is the Unification Church only hope.
그게 미국 사람들이 따라올 땐 따라오는 날엔 무슨 뜻을 쓰게도 죽을 식을 쓰고 가야 돼요.
And thanks to the opposition they have made in the past, as soon as they started recognizing Father and started following us, our wake, then no matter what Father will command them or you command them, we all command them, they will simply have to follow that commandment.
이제 우리 서울교회 간부들이 말이야 국회 상원 누구를 붙들고 당신 레브론 왜 반대하냐? 나 반대하는데 이렇게 말이야. 그렇지만 내가 살고 있는 정부 안에 국회의원이 정부 꼭대기 국회의원이 할 때 정부가 반대 내가 반대 맞거냐?
We will grab hold of any congressman, by the arms and say, with what right are you opposing Unification Church? With what validity? What justification?
이건 피해서 뭐니 뭐지?
Reverend Moon, you will claim him. It says, I didn't oppose him, I never opposed him. Honest, they will say. But the other members of Congress are opposing, which is same as you opposing.
아메리카 가방에 다 벗으면 레브론 문, you are included the American people. So then you include, no matter how famous senator, that means include, otherwise include the American people. America against, means if you are against the same thing.
Then he will buy that. Yeah, that's true. I'm a congressman, and my own government is opposing him. That's same as he is opposing.
You didn't know America government against the Reverend Moon. You didn't know that? That's true.
You demand him that, don't you know the American government is opposing Reverend Moon? This congressman senator said yes, but
내가 이제 미국 대통령 미가는 이건 너 어디를 나 반대했니? I am not against you. Your government, American government against me, include you. That's right.
one day my father will
이제 그렇게 붙들고 반대한다.
protest to, and instead we have to protest to Reagan, Mr. Reagan, why are you opposed to Reverend Moon? He says, no, I didn't. Well, the government is doing. Still you say you are not? What can he say?
그렇기 때문에 레버런 문에 형 받으면 미국은 권력이 안 되는 거야.
So we know the moment the America condemn him, the America instantly will violate the heavenly condition that they will be held responsible for what they did
그렇기 때문에
to Reverend Moon historically.
설교의 미국 식구들은 암나를 철학에 대해서도 무슨 뜻을 해서도 역지게 하지 않으면 너도 이 통일교회 미국 사람이라 할 때 너 다 걸어들었네. 나 미국 사람 아니라는 건 말이야. 저 그전에 전부 다 외국 한국 사람들 했던 전부 다 입적을 해놔서는 안 걸리지만 말이야.
So that means
미국 사람 미국 통일교회 계속 걸어들어간다는 거야.
when America is hooked like that, America violates like that, commits himself in such the felony like that, then everybody who has American citizenship will all be a part of that. provided, of course, he gave up the American citizenship and they entered into heavenly citizenship, of course he'll be saved.
모니도 마찬가지야.
Isn't that Moonies?
모니스.
So the Moonies are, before the Americans, they are heavenly citizens, aren't they?
그러니까 선생님 원수 때리네. 선생님 원수 때리네. 원수 때려. 원수 때리네.
This is why
때리네.
Father has been striking on you, jabbing on you. Father has been, you know, without any reason, without the reason you can understand. Oh, why Father does regard me as an enemy? I'm supposed to be a friend. But Father pounding on you now, later Father will say, that's my people. I pounded on him in the past. And he didn't say anything.
너들 고장시켜가지고 이렇게 쭉 들어가가지고 너들 아이고 선생님이 이거 나치면 미꾸전 들어가 그럼 너들 봐서 풀어놓거든.
So no matter what Father does when you kick you around, jab you, or strike you with the bats and everything, and still you're grateful for Father, what he has done for the sake of America, and he be a part of America, then Father will forgive everything.
딱딱너스도 그런 의미에서 회개해.
In that sense, it makes sense for Father abuse you, and Dr. Durst can only repent with that rationale. If Father abuses Dr. Durst has only one reason to be grateful. That reason is this.
무슨 말이겠어?
Do you understand?
때려 머리에 들었지.
And Father sees you, Father feels like he saw an enemy.
괜찮아, 예수들아.
Does it suit you fine?
예, 왜 어째서?
Why?
미국으로 살리고.
So that you can unmistakably belong to Father, and Father can claim that. Also, through that, you can, through Father, through you can save America.
America has democratic world.
Saving America means automatically saving the democratic world.
가게 서서만 돼.
Do you understand?
너들은 나중에서 미국 십자가를 지금 말해.
So, if you are going through hardship, you are not doing it for your own sake. You are doing it for America's sake.
아이고, 선생님이 앞에 나가겠습니다. 선생님, 이제는 선생님이 앞에 너들 앞에 세우다.
Until now, and from now on, even if you say, well, Father, I will go as long as you go ahead of me, that doesn't justify. It can't go endlessly, can it? Father can do so much, and there certainly would be a time where we have to do our responsibility. In fact, Father decided, Father won't go ahead of us, but we must do ahead of Father.
부모님 선생님 미안하고 아이고 섭섭해 나와서 할 권리가 없다.
And when you expected Father to come and you didn't find Father all day, then in a way it's disappointing, but then you brace yourself once more and say, do I have a right to expect Father? Father has to come here and has to say hello to me or hello to every one of us. Wait a minute, no, I don't. This is what we have to be clearly.
그래서 그동안 신학교를 전부 세워가지고 준비하고 미국을 움직일 수 있는 인재를 내가 너들이 못하는 너 대신 다 해줬다고.
Even America is now thinking, Father took toil among all the shortage of people. Father let everybody go out to the missionary, and among that scarcity, most scarce time of human resources, Father built this very town. You know that to be true, and brought every college graduate into the very town course.
미국을 살리기 위해서 그래서
Of course, all of this Father did
너희들은 뭐 힘들다 이제부터
to save America.
힘들다는 생각이 안 들었다고.
So in our mind, there's nothing else except parents and to save America. And while we do that, no matter how difficult the going is, still we have to, we should not complain. We have to understand.
미국이라는 미국을 너희들이 각자 끄는 기관차가 되고 미국이라는 차를 끌고 가는 기관차가 돼. 그래 얼마나 무거우니까 이게 그 돌아가는 하얀 데 헛바꾸 돌아가 헛바꾸 그냥 만들어서 미루가 잘라서 패가지고 아이오니 못 간다는 거야. 그러나 자꾸 하는 것이 하나님 협조해주기 때문에 천천히 간다는 거야.
You already experienced. You're like a locomotive. We are like a locomotive. And the cargo is immensely heavy. There's no way for your locomotive.
America.
Cargo means America. The freight car, so many. And your engine turns, sure, but then
on the
rail, but then it doesn't have a traction, doesn't it? You turn by yourself. Nothing's happening to America. But God if you keep on doing that, like Father tells us, if we have a faith, God will help. Spirit world will help. God will help.
그때야 움직이기 시작한다는 거야. 생명을 거야 움직이기 시작한다는 거야.
If we try and I can't try any further, I will die the next moment. That's the time when the train will start pulling.
그럴 때 아이고 나 죽는다. 하나님의 사랑 때문에 난 이렇게 갑니다. 하고 죽였다.
Even if you die and don't make it, you cannot say, you cannot lament somebody. You cannot blame somebody, but instead, oh, Father, in your absolute love, I have a privilege of dying in your bosom. We have to pray
I'm
that.
dying for sake of God's law. I am dying.
I am dying.
I am dying.
For-
Emergency situation help me.
For the sake of your love,
그래서 너 무슨 말들에서
we are dying for the sake of love. Is
사랑을
what we
위해서
think.
나는 죽었다. 이래야 하나님이 오케이 한다.
When that mind is clear, then God will say, "Okay, you pass." Then God,
I am moving out to you.
God will say, "I move it out for you." That's the when God intervenes and helps.
알겠어 무슨 말인지?
Do you understand the back there?
늘 죽을 때도 안 났으기를 위해 죽는다 그런 생각하지 말고 하나님의 사랑을 위해서는
Don't ever think, "Well, I'm dying for the sake of the world." Instead, say, "I am dying for the sake of God's
왜?
love."
세계를 구할 수 있는 게 하나님의 사랑이에요.
Because I cannot save the world, but God's love can. So you have to make it clear that God's love is what saves mankind, not me.
God's love saved the world. God's love only saved the world.
Only God's love will save the world.
하나님의 사랑을 위해
So when we are dying, we must say,
미국에서 세계를 위해 하나님의 사랑을 세우기 위해서 내 노력합니다.
and that's exactly Father worked in this country too. Father never thought, Father himself, that I am doing this to save America. Father never said that. In order to establish righteous love, God's love on this country, on the face of earth, I am toiling like I am. This is what Father always prays to God.
무슨 말이야?
Do you understand?
자, 그래서 아까 말한 결론이야. 한때 역사적 인류 세계와 선사적 하나님의 세계가 찾을 수 있는 때다. 이것이 우주적인 중요한 비약의 때요. 최대 전환시기 때문에 이때에 자기라는 관념을 완전히 가져서는 안 된다 그야. 이 때를 리드할 것은 주체가는 하나의 중심자가 중심이 되는 것이지 땅 외에 무슨 여건을 가진 그런 컨셉도 용인하는 것이 왜 타락권례를 통해 왔기 때문에.
So this time, critical time of the heavenly time and the earthly expectation, they all meet one in a focal, opportune time. This is truly the very time where the whole level, individual up to the whole world, can be elevated tremendously in one leap. This is such an actual time. Therefore, we should not think anything else except that. Anything else except establishing God's earth on earth. I couldn't care less about myself, about my wife, about whatever happened, my family or my country even. Oh, Father, it is not my concern. My concern is that God's love will be established on earth. The whole level of the world will go up. Through true parents, this is really becoming possible now. Only this thinking must dominate our mind. Bickering small things like, he is like that, and I am why. This kind of a trifle, we must clearly give up. And no individualistic thinking, no trash thinking, nothing except that.
Conception. Yeah, focus. This time is only world focus time. You know it. Yeah? You know it.
You know it now, that this is only world's focus time.
This focus time making changing turning time.
This is
뭐라고?
transition time, turnaround time.
turning time, flying time. 뭐라고? 조약이 뭐야?
Yeah, leap.
leap.
This is a leap like a flying, actually.
그두 다른 거야.
Jumping and leaping
내가
time.
그러니까 터닝 하려면 빨리 전에 짐을 져서는 안 되고 뭘 가져 리프를 하려면 뭘 가져야 안 된다는 거야. 무겁다 그야. 못 돈다 그야. 그러니까 깨끗이 손해라.
When you jump, do you have a heavy thing before you jump? Do you have the rucksack in your back and jump?
또 터닝 하려면
No.
뒤에 그뭐 커 터닝해.
When we turn and when we jump, then we become as light as possible. We will throw away everything, don't we?
공대.
Like zero. You know, that's what the Buddhism is all about. Zero. The man must prepare himself into zero.
그래서 이때는
Neo.
그러면 터닝 포인트야, 퍼포스. 터닝 포인트, 데스티니를 확실히 알아.
So we know the right moment of jumping and turning, and that focus in your own jumping and running. You must prepare yourself such a way.
그래서 왜그 같은 말을 했나 말이야?
Now you know why Father say throw away everything.
그래, 돌아설래?
So would you turn around to the right direction? Would you do that?
미국 나라 국내 생각이 하나님 나라의 국내 생각이야.
So
미국 문화 생각하기 전에 하나님 문화 생각하니.
like
미국 상대가 생각하기 전에 하나님 나라 상대가 생각하니. 미국 식구 생각하기 전에 하나님 나라 식구 생각하니.
like Father said, before you think about America, America's culture, think about heaven's culture, heavenly culture. Think about before you think about America's people, think about heaven's people. Before you think about America's all the good points that you'd like to keep in America, forget about it. Give that up and always cherish this heavenly tradition and heavenly kind of asset. You must always cherish in your mind that of heaven and not that of individual or even your country.
알겠어?
Do you understand?
오늘부터 그런 사고방식을 갖고 나가면 여러분이 하나님 협조할 수 있는 모두가 조성될 것이다 그런 거야.
Today, we shouldn't change just a little bit. We should change grossly. Completely anew ourselves right at this moment because of this reason. Then heaven will start helping you very much meaningfully. Very much from now on, the spirit world, you will notice the spirit world will help you.
알겠어? 나 그럴 수 있다 하는 사람 손 들어.
Now
나 그러겠다.
you always think, can I do it? Can I do it? You have no doubt been thinking all the time. Those who say, yes, I can do it and I must do it, I can do it, raise your hands. I can change quickly into that ultimate heavenly nature.
그 때에 대해서 알았다고.
Now we know about this uniqueness of time.
알겠어? 그럼 이 자리가 지금 선생님 말든 이 자리가 얼마나 무섭고 얼마나 귀한 반면에 얼마나 무서운 자리가 돼요. 귀한 반면에 얼마나 무서운 자리가 된다고.
Then we automatically come to realize the ground we are sitting, the floor we are sitting is how precious it is, but at the same time, how formidable it is, how fearful
dangerous.
at the same time.
무슨 말 알겠어?
Do you understand why it can be dangerous?
이것을 찾기 위해서 인류가 얼마나 희생을 치르고 하나님이 얼마나 수많은 종교인 수많은 나라 수많은 시대가 천신만고 끝에 이와 같은 기점을 만들어뜨는 사실. 너희들 100사람, 1000사람, 너 같은 사람, 1000사람 한꺼번에 싸가지고 재물을 대해서 재물로 불살했다면 이런 때를 너희들 힘까지 찰 수 없다. 미국 같은 나라, 100 같은 나라 한꺼번에 재물로 불살했는데 이런 때를 찰 수 없는 그런 막대한 역사적 희생의 대가를 치러왔다는 사실을 여러분 알아야 돼.
Why is it so precious, the floor we are sitting? We must understand this one very important fact, that the foundation on which we are sitting has been formed by sacrifice of literally thousands of millions of people.
이 같은 사람
Like for concrete example,
재물을 받아서 주시네. 미국 같은 나라 천나라를 하나 가지고 미국 천나라를 희생했으니 이런 때가 어디서 올 수 있어?
like him here, right? We took him as random. But thousands like him, literally thousands like him, offer him burn him to death, like frequently happened in the past. And because of his thousands of him burned to death offering, can we sit the same position as we do? Clearly not. Even America, whole America will be
천개 아메리칸, as like American, 1,000 times one offering to God.
thousands of times the whole country like America
Can take this like position? Cannot do it.
offer to them as a condition to receive foundation like we are sitting. No. This foundation is founded on thousands of the martyrdom, the precious people's offering and dying. On that foundation we are sitting.
너들이 여기 이스트가 들어와 앉았다는 이것이 얻은 자리를 생각하고 얻은 자리.
And we connect that to East Garden. East Garden founded the God brought the East Garden here with all that foundation of past the sacrifice.
하나나라의 하나나라의 왕으로 특권을 가지고 보낸 것이 흥진이에요. 하늘나라의 왕을 택정해가지고 보낸 사람이 흥진이라는 거야 돼.
And practically, Father sent Hung Jinim as the king of the heaven, the heavenly kingdom. Father sent him to spirit world.
So that this place has that kind of authority.
So that means the Father has that kind of authority in his garden. In this place, very place you are
This
sitting.
this place directly belong to a heavenly palace. Do you follow me? How can as like you participate can participate in that kind of place?
How can a person like ourselves can
Think about that.
ever hope to participate in this kind of participation?
No, do you have that kind of value?
Do we have that kind of value?
Huh?
Do we or don't we?
이것이다 부모의 언덕이. 그 하나님 수고하는.
We are not worthy, but it is the parent's prerogative. When parents say to his sons, adopted sons, and come sit with me, that's the only way we can come and sit with him.
페런트라는 거 페런트 자식이 되기 자식은 부모의 상속을 받을 수 있는 자식된 특권을 부여했기 때문에 여기 앉을 수 있는 거예요. 내 어른들 때문에.
So Father already gave us, without price, the privilege of being a sons and daughters of true parents. So therefore, as a qualification of sons and daughters, how unworthy or how shabby, still sons and daughters can sit at the same place as his
That
parents.
kind of sons and daughters, can take inherit of fathers, position.
Can inherit father's position.
So only by the father's name can get, can sit here.
So only through father's name
You can get here. 이런 거야.
we can get here and sit here.
그러니 부모 생각 부모 자체 없어서 안 되는 거예요. 부모의 이름으로 하나님의 이름으로 해야 돼.
So with this parent food, and without our being sons and daughters, there's no way we can sit on such a foundation as we are
이
sitting now.
우리가 요새 제일 가장 귀한 선물이 뭐냐면 부모의 선물이요. 하나님이요. 부모로 하나님을 부모로 모실 수 있고 부모를 내가 가질 수 있는 것이 더 이상 위대한 선물이 없어. 역사에서 최대의 선물 같은 거 아니에요.
What is the most precious present? The most precious present is not any material, but this right to inherit. His allowing the sons and daughters to participate in or to be near him.
그런데 여기 와 앉게 될 때 왜 앉아서 이놈의 자식아 할 땐 나 부모의 자식이 돼서 왔으면 그거가 안 돼. 불량을 한다고 부모가 그리워 앉았습니다.
So worthless of you. You say, well, I'm a true the parents' children, so I am here. That is not really the best answer. The better answer will be, of course, that is your qualification, but I am here because I'm longing for parents' love. Longing for parents' love, I'm here. Then it's a perfect answer where Satan must retreat without the second question.
그 트루 페렌스 트루 하나님 아담의 트루 페렌스 하나님의 트루 페렌스 스피리추얼 트루 페렌스 선 마찬가지인데 타락할 수작이야. 그렇죠. 사랑을 그려하지 못했다. 사랑을 그려하는 아들입니다.
The Adam and Eve's the sons are also the true parent's son, would be the true parent's son. But here we are longing for parents' love, God's love, which is much higher, nearing to the completion. So
why Adam and Eve has fallen from the Eden? They didn't want to take expectation of God's love. 그러니까 God's love 이렇게 다르지 않았다.
how could Adam and Eve fall just like that? Because they were not coveting, they were not expecting such a strong parental love from God.
You are different one.
But now
We
we
are
are different.
here, sitting this like one. We are longing through parents, love. Huh? That's all. Anyone doesn't against you.
You are much more higher position than
Do you follow me?
Adam and Eve.
Huh? 그러려면 이 자리를 세계로, 이 자리를 갖고, 이 자리에 어떤 영광을 갖고, 개인을 지내고 가정을 지내고 종족을 지내고 민족을 지내고 국가를 지내고 세계를 지내가는 것이 이제 지상천국 들어가는 길인데 여기에 있던 그리운 마음, 사랑하는 마음 같고 개인의 십자가의 길을, 가정의 십자가를, 종족의 십자가를, 민족 국가 세계 십자가를 그 광야에서 맞고 몰리고 헝울며 멀리하고 이 사람 살려갑니다. 이런 혼란스러운 그 도가 커요. 무슨 말인지 이런 거다.
Not only sit here and we fully realize that
그래서 저 최소만 없어요. 은박수달 가서는 머리 허연 영남이.
the true great value, the great, the meaning, deep meaning of this, but we extend this while we go out. We expand this great honor and the great privilege into that of the family, into the administrating teaching to the clan, to the whole country. That we are such a privileged media to introduce this great love to the country of America, to the last person in America. When we feel that true worthiness of ourselves,
반대 돼.
and we are persecuted because of that, to implant God's love in this earth, on this country of America, then our value.
Strong against place. That you embrace God's love. You are stating God's love in my mind. Against outside, strongly. You are embrace more strong. That anyone doesn't take that strong love. God himself too. Eternally, this is mine. And then you can proclaim that this is mine everywhere. On the earth, of course, on this earth, of course, heaven, everywhere. So there, after that, you can stand. Love, subject of love. Do you follow me? Yes. God wants that kind of man.
Father wants you that kind of a man.
So the Father, Father wants to me as like that kind of point. So that's against everything.
So God doesn't help anybody to stop you persecuting. God even encourages the other people to persecute you so that you can withstand.
No matter how strong against outside the place, Father doesn't take retreat.
No matter how strong opposition, the Father's absolute love,
marching on.
a great big love, Father will never.
That means more strong love, mind.
Father's love is
That's
become
like
even stronger.
making the mind, center of mind, making the outside, making the, that's like castle, making a deep world castle. That's like big.
The Father's love will become bigger and stronger, like he built his own castle, like a big wall, big mall, big gate, a stronger gate.
Individual castle, family castle, private castle, national castle, world castle, universal castle, God's castle.
So the Father's castle become expanding and expanding. So also.
That kind of love. Love is all castles, the center. Stand it. That kind of strong love. How about that?
Once we survive that,
God wants to stay at that kind of point. That kind of thing.
and you'll be the center of love, and God wants you.
God's sons and daughter, same thing, was that kind of center. Aren't you?
And don't you want to stand on that center just as much as Father does?
Yes, Father. Everybody does. Most of course. Yes.
Of course, everybody will say, no matter how small it may be, say yes. Because I did the same as Father.
No matter how Father strong, they push it out. Purpose. That kind.
So no matter how...
What I want to reach, too, I want you to reach that.
No matter how Father pushes out ridiculously, still Father's aim is that one point. Father wants you to make, Father wants to make you as big as possible in the future, withstanding all persecutions, all oppositions,
여기 어떻게 만들 수 있다?
so that you become a greater man.
나 리피다. 여기 어떻게 만들 수 있다고?
So repeat this Father's question, now you can answer.
This is more important, so that we have to take the repeat many times.
So we have to repeat it over and over again this very one point, because it's so important.
How can sit here?
How do you qualify this sitting in this place of, in this foundation, the historical foundation?
Longing parents, true parents love. 그거야. 그래, longing true parents. love in mind. Always I make up in my mind. Yeah.
This
My
longing,
concept. Always. Make up in my mind.
this longing parents' love. We are sitting here. No matter what happened, I won't budge. No matter what happened, I will not retreat.
응? 너 그래?
Are you like that?
이걸 알고 가는 거야. 개인가, 기밥해. 그래. 아이고. 그래도 가는 거야.
So that's a core thought you must have to win over persecution. You have a great big power to nudge away, to go against any of the opposition.
고개에다가 주는 이 사랑의 힘은 옥벽을 뚫고 간수의 가슴을 뚫고 여기에 옥사장의 저 장들의 가슴을 뚫고 내 사랑의 힘을 통한다. 지역에 갔다가도 지역군을 뚫고 지역군을 뚫고 이 사랑은 하늘과 통한다.
Be confident that this great big love that you are yearning for, the parental love, God's love, is strongest ever is. It can penetrate any greatest hell. You can go any wall, thick wall of jail. There's nothing, this your great yearning for love cannot penetrate.
어떤 점을 원해서 sometimes want that kind fearful you put into me. I want to test my true love power.
So that's what you must say.
They are strong the G.
You must say, try me.
Try me. My love power go through pierce this wall, this only to God's throne. How about that?
How about it?
Huh? How about that?
Yes.
Go pierce, eh?
Yeah, pierce through. That's a confidence what I want all of us to have.
I like the concept. How about you? You don't like that concept. God like the concept. I like the concept. Includes me.
God's
You
love.
don't like that kind of concept. I know it. I know it. Many American people doesn't like that kind of concept. I know it. I know it. American Christian say. Satan Christian say. No. I'm sorry. Thank you. 너도 이 마음을 보라. 선생님도 지금까지 하나님이 그리워서 가는 하나님.
So you should not give up that mind. You should not diminish that mind. Until my father, what made father work like father did is this yearning of father's heart, God's heart.
미국을 사랑하는 원수를 사랑하는 원수보다도 더 큰 사랑이 있기 때문에 그 사랑의 길을 찾아가는 직선길이니 원수를 사랑하는 것이다. 그래서 원수를 용서해 주는 것이다.
So since God's love is that great, even to forgive enemy, this is what we are doing. We are in the process of forgiving enemy. Before we do that, we have to be persecuted from the strongest enemy.
That's the most shortcut.
That's a shorter cut. That's the most shortcut
choose the kind of way.
to save them, is go through their persecution
알겠어?
and not succumb to them. Do you understand?
그래서 선생님 말하기는 일본 사람과 한국 사람 원수야. 미국 사람과 일본 사람 원수야. 독일 사람과 미국 사람이 원수인데 원수를 사랑하고 가고 싶은 것은 이 세계를 축소시킨 한 발짝으로 넘어설 수 있는 숏카트 한 것을 알아야 돼요, 여러분들.
So this is what Father has been doing. Enemy each other, downright enemy. Only a few years ago they killed each other by thousands of times. Japanese killed Americans, American Japanese enemy each other. Korea, Japan, enemy each other. So it's just a most formidable enemy, worst enemy you can ever imagine. And Germany and America. All these Father bring, and they love them each other, impossible love. They make a family. Then what Father is doing is, Father is condensing this world in such a small size so that you can go over it in one stride.
Why Father want to make that kind of
Because it's a shortcut.
that kind of unity of enemy country. After unity, that is most shortcut way for loving
Because that's love's most
God's
short.
palace. Do you know? So that we want to choose this life way.
So
I want to choose this life way.
Father wants to choose this way.
Anyone doesn't recommend to me. I instead of this concept.
If you have a better idea to suggest to Father, Father will follow that.
I instead this concept. I will do it. Look at me. Through that history, I will do it.
So if you have no better idea, then we have to get that from Father, and we do the same as Father does.
너 레브런 일세면 하나님이 그리워 하나님 부모님이 그리워 생애를 마찬가지다 얘기해. 부모님의 사실은 난 가정을 찾아가겠습니다. 부모님의 사실은 친족을 찾아갑니다. 부모님의 사실은 나라와 부모님의 사실은 하나나라와 부모님과 하나 된 하나님 아버지를 그리워 찾아갑니다. 이것이 신앙길에 가야 된다고.
So we are yearning your heart and your way of life, your way of loving other people, your love of your relative, all that belongs to you. I need it so desperately. We have to. This is a reason of our doing and thinking what we do. This is the religious person's, the most underlying, the most principal, the heart. Without this, we cannot call ourselves a religious person. Certainly not through parents to children. We must adhere to that.
It's like longing the parents to love of God. You spend all of the lifetime by the persecution place. You have experienced many things. Go through individual places of the God's level and God's level. How much you take experience of trouble. That is important thing. If one time meet God, at the time, how can you live there? At that time you talk about your history. I can reach this place until this up to this place. I experienced this life one. You can say everything. This like one, a family level, this like tribal, nation, world, this is like many experience talking.
The material. When we see God, we have to tell.
So God here, that kind content. God crying, embracing more strong. Many times. That is most principle. I think that kind. Do you follow me? Yes. We need that kind of loving place. We need that kind of atmosphere of love. I stand that kind of atmosphere, including my wife. And then we are happiness couple. Two saying God. That God says, I'm me. God says, that's right. That is the most happy. And then you need try. You will try. Go to the front of throne. You say that kind of experience with your trial. God hear every kind of word. Every God hear every kind of voice. God enters all mind. That is mind. Going up, country, world, universe. After that, God, including God. That is all of my hopes. That means that place most happiness place. Don't you think so?
Yes. That's fine.
And then we don't need anyone. We don't need. I don't need anyone. Only standing that place always has everything. God's thing, God's thought, God's law. Mine. Then means automatically all universe includes belong to me. Isn't it?
Isn't that right? That place has everything that you need and that you ever wanted for. That place is where we want to reach. Father wants you to
Moon
reach.
is that kind of man. Reverend Moon is that kind of man. You are Reverend Moon's spiritual child, children. Same thing. You resemble as like father, parents. That is principle way. Same thing.